We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Tyler Chatwood gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has that saying, it's getting late early, and D-Row, they're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May.
I like that line right there. Yeah, without question, this team has played well. The whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Rojas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And ready for his first at-bat, Garrett Cooper. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Josh Rader, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
And that brings up Javi Baez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. 19th home run for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the third baseman, Chris Bryant. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Off the LED board and gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. No movement on base. It's ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
And now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And man alive, I thought this moment would never come. He's got to be absolutely shell-shocked after a miserable performance. Eliezer Hernandez comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Stepping in now, David Bodie. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitter's meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
So now to the plate, Tyler Chatwood. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Javier Baez. Line drive base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away. 8 runs already in this inning. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 8 and the Marlins nothing. Settling in now, Brian Anderson. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. So far on the year, Anderson is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Popped him up. Contreras waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Still 8-0. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As this is grounded foul off to the left. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-1.
Ball back in.
And it's fouled away. No outs, nobody on. And another foul ball. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. To third. Scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next to the plate, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Turned on down the line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, David Bodie.
Second baseman, David.
Fouled off.
Bodie.
A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping up now, Matt Joyce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting up, the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez.
Into the box now, Eliezer Hernandez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Here's the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
Inside, ball one.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Dickerson, originally from Mississippi, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a looper to left. Schwarber is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. To short, hit hard. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Joyce. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Garrett Cooper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Cooper aboard here at first with nobody out. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rizzo is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Hard liner to center field. Oh, and he botches it. Cooper is on his way home. He scores, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Marlins 1. Now batting, Chris Bryant. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
In there, a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Into the corner and slicing foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Dickerson going back at the track, into the bleachers, and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the blowout continues. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Ian Happ, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon. This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Hayward has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Baez, the second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And as you can see, they are way behind. Sterling Sharp gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Striding in, Tyler Chatwood, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The pitcher, Tyler.
Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Dickerson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Javier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Fouled away. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and Hayward is in at third base. He's got himself a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the...
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. Plate now, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony.
And right into the shift. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. Cubs lead it 15-1. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
0-2.
Pitch popped up. Baez moving to his left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now, Garrett Cooper, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And that's finally over for a strike. Who thought he had ball four, but instead it's strike two.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with two quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And he misses there for ball four, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. 1 run scores. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. 2 runs have scored. He pulls into third safely as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
Yeah, I'm sure the pitcher's talking to himself on the mound.
Kyle Ryan takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
The Chicago Cubs, number 56, Kyle Ryan.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Rizzo is there. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Now to the plate, Matt Joyce. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. 1 there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone. Hits on top of it. Induces the ground ball double play.
Jesus Aguilar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Two and 1. Here's the pitch.
Hey.
Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Jonathan Villar.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs lead this one 15-5. Brad Boxberger gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one to Schwarber. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ian Happ will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. In now, Miguel Rojas. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's the 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And this is knocked down on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could. assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. 2-0 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins down quietly, and they remain well behind. So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next. It'll be the Nico Horner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nico Horner.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers and 11 RBIs. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Fouled off. Fouled away. Now another 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Joyce will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Alec Mills has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Harold Ramirez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. 3-0 now. Mills, 28 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. That one's in there. 3-1. Smoke toward the hole. Rizzo is there to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And as you can see, they are way behind. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, first baseman.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fouled off. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But you can forget. Up next from Miami, Matt Joyce starting things for his side in the 9th.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
You got a full count?
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. A reminder that full highlights come your way as we'll look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago. Francisco Cervelli will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Cervelli, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now that's second base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Miguel Rojas is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-5 is the final. The Cubs posted 15 runs in this one. Tyler Chatwood earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Josh Rader allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, the Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Marlins 15-5. The St. Louis Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-2. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. Keston Hiura was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs, helping lead the Brewers past the Giants 10-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-1. The Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they toppled the Rockies 8-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-1. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-0. The Yanks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-1. In other news from Minnesota, shortstop Ehire Adrianza will be out of action for at least 10 days, headed to the disabled list. He has a broken shin. Mike Zunino drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 7-6. It was their 5th straight victory. The White Sox got 11 hits overall as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-1. In other White Sox news, catcher Yasmani Grandal has been placed on the 10-day DL according to team reports. He has a fractured foot. Kyle Funkhauser grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Tigers took care of the Mariners 1-0. The Indians totaled 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-4. The Texas Rangers launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Nats 6-1. Marcus Semien was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Athletics defeated the Astros 10-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Also out of Houston, center fielder Miles Straw will be out of action for the next couple of days. He's dealing with a tricep strain. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.